Morning light cuts across the dusty path as three uniformed figures stride into the village. Villagers freeze, eyes wide. Aminata, slender and determined, grips her bundle of foraged sticks, heart pounding. Those strangers wear their uniforms like armor, but to her they look lost, searching. She has wandered every trail in these woods, felt every leaf underfoot, and today they've come knocking on her hidden door. A hush falls. An unspoken question passes among the villagers. Who are they? But Aminata senses this moment will change everything. Somewhere beyond the huts and beneath the canopy, her journey begins. Aminata slips between moss-covered trunks, sunlight dancing on rippling water. Kneeling by the stream bank, she traces two wooden crosses woven from sticks and grass. They mark a path her grandmother once described, a secret boundary where forest spirits roam. She remembers the whispered lesson: respect the fallen and honor the roots that bind the land. Here every leaf has a story, every stone a guardian. Though the crosses seem fragile, their message stands firm. Tread lightly, carry gratitude. She inhales the cool air, senses the forest's silent watch. With a steady hand she rises, ready to guide the strangers deeper into these sacred woods. In her father's warm voice, she was always his little hunter, the girl who read every footprint, every rustle. At dawn, he'd laugh as she returned with sticks and stories, his pride shining in his eyes. Her mother would smile, tucking a braid behind her ear. Her younger brother clamored for tales of hidden paths, and her grandmother, voice soft as river moss, taught her the forest remembers those who speak with respect. These words anchored Aminata's heart. Though the strangers watched with wary eyes, she felt their journey was guided by every lesson whispered beneath the rustling canopy of home. At the forest's edge, Aminata steps onto the narrow trail she alone knows, roots twisting beneath her feet, sunlight filtering through emerald leaves. Her arms bear a bundle of sticks, both her offering and her burden. Beyond the huts, the world hushes as she walks past villagers who know her as the quiet gatherer. Every snap of a twig, every rustle of fern follows her lead. Today, she becomes their guide, even while her heart flutters with doubt. Somewhere ahead, hidden streams and secret clearings await. With a deep breath, she tightens her grip on those sticks and leads the way into the green unknown. In a clearing by the huts, Aminata stops as her father's voice rings out, sharp with urgency and pride. "You'll lead them," he declares, finger fixed on her small frame. She clutches her sticks tighter, tears welling as the villagers murmur around her. Her mother steps forward, concern in her eyes, but the decision is made. All morning the strangers have waited, their uniformed faces expectant. Aminata stands still, caught between fear and duty. In that charged moment, she hears her grandmother's words echo again. Courage isn't the absence of fear. With trembling resolve, she nods and turns toward the forest path. As dusk falls, she arrives beneath the great cotton tree, its wide trunk crowned by twisting branches. The sun paints the sky in deep oranges and purples, shadows pooling at her feet. Behind her, the strangers gather, unheeding of her warning to avoid this sacred place. Aminata's heart hammers as the wind stirs the leaves, a low creak sliding through the air. Every tool she's carried feels hollow against the tree's silent power. She presses a hand against its bark, recalling her grandmother's vow. The forest remembers. In the gathering gloom, she braces herself. Tonight, respect must speak louder than fear. From the shadows beyond the campfire's glow, figures step forward, tall silhouettes draped in bark and leaf. Their leader, voice echoing like rustling branches, addresses the intruders and their young guide. "This land breathes with those who came before," he intones, arms outstretched. Aminata stands beside the strangers, awed as the forest's keepers emerge in solemn council. Their leaves shimmer under the moonlight, eyes ancient pools of knowing. The soldiers bow their heads, humbled. In that moment, Aminata realizes courage isn't about vanquishing fear. It's about honoring every lesson held in these woods, and the forest, at last, remembers her. Aminata moves ahead of the strangers, her braided hair and headscarf catching dappled sunlight through the canopy. Her expression flickers between worry and fierce resolve. Behind her, the group follows hesitantly, unsure of each hidden trail. Every footstep echoes their reliance on her guidance. The dense forest hums around them, Branches rustle, birds call, and shafts of light dance across the path. In this medium shot, you feel her burden. She alone knows each winding river crossing and secret hillock. Trusting her forest memories, Aminata presses on, leading them deeper into the unknown. Every decision carries weight as shadows lengthen around her. In a quiet village, Aminata's memory unfolds. A tearful mother reaches out as her young daughter clutches a bundle of sticks. The thatched huts glow in soft morning light. The mother's pleading eyes meet her daughter's worried gaze, savoring every second before their separation. Behind them, Aminata's father stands silent, shoulders heavy with duty, while neighbors watch in hushed sorrow. That moment marks her first lesson in courage, the pain of leaving loved ones behind to follow a calling greater than herself. The earthy tones of brown and green frame this simple yet profound farewell, hinting at the ancestral wisdom that will guide her. As dusk deepens, Aminata settles beside the ancient cotton tree, its massive roots embracing her in moonlight. The cool air carries the soft rustle of leaves and distant breaths of the resting strangers. Her woven basket lies empty at her side as she recalls her grandmother's warning, "Never sleep beneath this tree." Every creak between the roots heightens her alertness, and she scans the silently swaying forest. In that medium shot, her cautious posture and wary glances reveal a young hunter trusting instincts against unseen dangers. Night's hush presses in, and Aminata waits for what the darkness might reveal. At sunset, the group reaches the towering cotton tree, its silhouette against the sky's warm orange and purple hues. Aminata stands before its thick roots, hands raised in both defense and plea. Her eyes plead for respect as she recalls her grandmother's warning. This tree holds ancient power. The men behind her shift uneasily, curiosity stitched with arrogance. Some scoff at her caution, dismissing it as superstition. In this tense tableau, every sunset shadow deepens their doubt. Yet Aminata's resolve remains unshaken. She will not betray the forest or the wisdom that flows through its veins. As darkness settles, the ancient tree creaks, and four ghostly figures emerge, their forms glowing softly against the moonlit sky. These ethereal keepers drift from the bark, female spirits draped in translucent robes, eyes shining with age-old wisdom. Aminata stands entranced, heart pounding as the forest itself seems to awaken. Branches sway as if in greeting, and a chorus of whispered voices surrounds her. The strangers behind her freeze, their skepticism dissolving into awe. In this wide shot, the supernatural presence humbles everyone. The true guardians of the forest have arrived, revealing that this magic runs deeper than any path Aminata could ever walk alone. In a silent clearing, Aminata stands barefoot before the colossal tree, its bark etched with haunting faces that seem to watch her every breath. Moonlight filters through the mist, illuminating each carved visage in soft white, as if the ancestors themselves whisper from the wood. The forest's stillness feels alive, the air thick with latent power. Each twisted root and gnarled branch hints at stories older than time. She gazes upward, awed by the sheer magnitude of this living monument. In this wide shot, the mystical atmosphere presses in from all sides, inviting Aminata to embrace the forest's ancient memory. Aminata bursts into a sprint down the moonlit path as four shadowy figures pursue at her heels. Each desperate glance over her shoulder reveals the pursuers gaining on her, their forms cloaked in darkness. Her boots strike the forest floor, roots and stones blurring beneath swift steps. The full moon casts long, wavering silhouettes that mingle with the branches above. Yet her fear drives her forward, fueled by the ancestral strength coursing through her veins. She will outrun doubt and reclaim her power. In this tense medium shot, every beat of her heartbeat echoes a promise. Courage guides the way, even in the deepest night.